Ladies and gents, as I walk these ever more dangerous streets in New York City, it's 4th of July and no one is safe. As we look up to the amazing fireworks of the Empire State Building, you might sense a great celebration of our nation's 244th birthday. But make no mistake, in the canyons of the city below, tensions are high and lawlessness rules. Innocent people are being gunned down in the streets. Vandals are pulling down statues, both revered and vilified. Meanwhile, our country continues to soar with record-breaking coronavirus cases. Miami-Dade is now raging. So is most of the country. It's a tale of two cities as our country spirals out of control in the wrong direction. On this Independence Day, 2020, there's a great reckoning. It's anarchy and the coronavirus, usurping this once great land. While I spent July 4th watching the first ever Macy's fireworks show erupting from the top of the Empire State Building from the safety of my friend's rooftop, a barrage of bullets cascaded through Upper Manhattan and the upper boroughs. From June 29th to July 5th, there were 74 shootings in New York City. Of those shootings, 18 people were confirmed murdered. One dad in the Bronx was killed in broad daylight as he walked across the street, hand in hand with his little 7-year-old girl. Shootings are up 206% over last year. The mayor has lost control over the police department, and he and the police commissioner are clashing over the horrifying surge in gun violence. Behind the scenes, there are ever-growing tensions between his and her and the NYPD. The police commissioner blames the rising gun violence on the city's recent policy of releasing hundreds of Riker Island inmates, a move to prevent the spread of COVID-19 in prisons. Meanwhile, in Florida, the new epicenter of COVID-19, the state's 56 hospital ICU units are already at capacity. On July 4th, the state broke its own single-day record with 11,458 new cases. This was also a new single-day record for any state in the country. On Tuesday, Florida recorded its highest COVID-19 positivity rate of 16.27%. The White House coronavirus model now predicts 208,000 deaths by November 1st. Medical facilities in Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina are seeing a surge in new cases. California hospitalizations related to COVID-19 are also now at an all-time high. Texas shattered its daily record with 10,028 new cases on Tuesday. In Texas, Houston's United Memorial Medical Center is seeing a rising number of patients who need a ventilator. According to Dr. Peter Hotez, one of the leading, most respected vaccine experts in the country. In Arizona and the southern U.S., coronavirus cases are rising so rapidly that contact tracing is impossible. Meanwhile, multiple statues have been pulled down and vandalized amid protests in major cities around the country, including the beheading of a Christopher Columbus statue in Boston, and one removed from its pedestal and thrown into a lake in Richmond, Virginia. While our instigator-in-chief continues to condemn these lesser crimes as a distraction to his ever-fading re-election campaign, this summer of 2020 is only the beginning. But will the Great Reckoning ever end? police cars, fire trucks.